Hey guys, what's up? How ya doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about the new episode of Nanatsu no Taizai Mokushiroku no Yonkishi on Season 2 on Episode 9, or The 7 Deadly Sins 4 Nights of the Apocalypse Season 2 on Episode 9. This episode right here was actually pretty nice, and of course, the way how they did the scenes here and there were really great. Although I did feel a little bit annoyed with Percival, and I will get to that in just a moment. Although, I guess it's just part of his character, and I guess that's just how it is. So, if anything else, let's just get this started right away. We have to it that Gawain tries to face against Mortlach and his group of knights, and of course, it looks like Gawain had the advantage. Sadly, though, her distraction of what she is and trying to find self-discovery got her to drop her guard, and she was easily knocked out pretty easily. Although they have a chance to kill her, they decide not to do so. Minor spoiler ahead. Other than that, Percival decides to heal Rosebank, the real one, and she ends up taking the coffin of eternal darkness. Percival tries to get her, hey, give me back my sword, please. She says, no way. And you naming it after yourself is pretty lame. And ends up leaving, and freaking Percival, whatever, whatsoever. But we get to see that Zeldris ends up talking to Tristan and his group of friends that's at his castle right now. We get to know what's been going on with the demon realm for a long time. And at the same time, Percival was an important factor of why he is called the Savior. Which I can't believe I forgot about this part right here. Because I'm a manga reader of it, you know. Other than that, Zeldris therefore talks to Lancelot, Tristan, and the subordinates about the situation. There is a gate to Camelot, but it's on the back of a behemoth, which is very dangerous. We get to see how Zeldris explains the history when he became the Demon King, or he went back to the demon realm. We hear that the behemoth went on a rampage and was causing a lot of destruction, like negative energy, major negative energy, such as sucking the life out of the demons and destroying all the plants and flowers in the demon realm. You name it. Total annihilation, if I have to say so. And eventually, when Percival came in, it looks like Percival was not affected or not really damaged by the demon realm's miasma or atmosphere or environment at all. And we get to see eventually as Percival grew into the demon realm, he, as a baby, actually saved the demon's life that has their life force taken away or sucked out of them. And eventually, Percival was very happy. And we get to see another scene where Zeldris was actually looking for Percival when he was a baby, but he came back and says, hey, the behemoth went night-night or went to sleep. And by that time, that's when Zeldris says, yeah, guys, his lucky hope is here because Percival is actually the key to stopping the behemoth. Because all the destruction and damage that the behemoth was doing, Percival stopped it with him alone. And we get to know a little bit more why later, which I won't tell here because that's for another time. Eventually, Percival does come back, well, after Zeldris explained everything and Percival coming back of how Percival is a key to all this. Percival apologizes for losing the coffin of eternal darkness, and honestly, at this point, if I was an ally, I wouldn't slap or hit Percival for being stupid, honestly, but at the same time, it's just in this character to help those in trouble, because that's just how he is. His naivety and niceness is there, but it sometimes could backfire. You get the idea. As much as I like I said, and being honest, if I was his ally, I'd slap him and would want to punch him very hard. But you know, I understand you'd be saying he's a kind-hearted kid, country bumpkin, man. You can't really blame or hate him for it. Yeah, but still, I mean, just being honest. Other than that, we have to it that unfortunately for the Chaos Knights, they can't really escape anyway because the demons are pretty much like keeping an eye on the entrance, saying like, hey, if we know something's going on, we will get to them right away. Although it could go very bad in ways because they could still get out of there by using the Camelot opening portal. So at this point, they have to be lucky enough that they will stick around because the behemoth that's going on a rampage in the demon realm right now is shooting out a lot of fireballs, so at this point they can't really do anything and they're at a stalemate. Although, like Tristan says, they could use the door to Camelot to escape. So, who knows? But at this point, they have a week to actually make a move, or them making a move. As the episode continues on in its own way, Lancelot therefore says there's only one solution to not doing it to this 1 week. Lancelot decides that he will train Nasiens, Donnie, Anglahad, and Percival's powers and skill level, saying that you guys are gonna have to get strong within this week, otherwise we're all gonna be in trouble. We get to see a scene with Mortlach and his group of Chaos Knights, that Rosebeck reunited with them, and that she was going to explain and talk about maybe Percival, and she has a coffin of eternal darkness. But sadly, whatever the situation is, she chose to zip the lip and not say anything. She just says, hey, I just gotten lucky, that's all. And she was even happy for it. Other than that, the reason why, Rosebank got switched around is because Gawain switched places with them and disguised herself as Rosebank. If you watched the episode or read the series, you get the idea. Other than what's been going on with Rosebank, she was closest talking about Percival and the Coffin of Eternal Darkness, but after hearing what Percival did for her and rescuing her, she chose to zip the lip. And she seems to hesitate about the idea of, fighting or taking on Percival, which I can understand why. I mean, her life is saved. As a human being, I guess her conflict or inner self is in turmoil, I guess. And honestly, if she revealed the Coffin of Eternal Darkness is with her, I'm pretty sure all hell will still break loose, because we all know what the Coffin of Eternal Darkness can do. If you read the series from the very beginning of the 7 Deadly Sins up until now, you know what it's capable of. Other than that, me repeating and saying the same old things again, Mortlach says we have a week to strategize and plan out and regain our strength. All I can really tell you is that Tristan and Lancelot are the two most potential threats. Or no, two major threats. We got Gawain in our hands, so we're all good. However, Percival, on the other hand, is just a rookie. So if we could just take down one of the 4 Knights of the Apocalypse, or take him down, it's all said and good and done. So, pretty much Mortlach decides to tell them, okay, I want you guys to rest up and take it easy for now, okay? For the time being, we'll be able to, make our move in about a week. So, understandable, pretty cool, and nice to see some things happening here and there. Other than that, when it comes to the training, it does begin pretty tremendously. And as for, as for Percival and the others, they start their training with, Donnie has to increase his telekinesis power. Nasiens needs to increase his stamina endurance inside his body. Anglahad needs to understand how her power works. Because if you guys remember, or you watched the episode where Anglahad's power is actually different, besides knowing if a person is a filthy liar or not, or is pure or good, her power changed differently when she fought, Macduff. When she asked him a question, Macduff was pushed down by a wave of heavy gravity. So, whatever the situation is, Anglahad needs to find out what her power is and how much it changed tremendously. And that's about it. As for Percival, he is to start training and honing his sword skills with Lancelot tremendously by facing the enemies he faced. And that is when Lancelot decides to okay, here's the thing. I know all your enemies inside your head that you face, and every time you land a hit, that means we increase the level. So we start with level 1, which is Talisker, Percival's first tremendous opponent. And then, the opponent he defeated. In terms of the other enemies, I'm surprised Lancelot decides not to show freaking Ironside, or freaking oh man, I forgot his name. The Black Knight. All I know is that guy has a somewhat close relationship with him. Yeah, I just forgot his name. I'm so sorry. Other than other than that, yeah, pretty much Percival has to train and hone his sword skills with Lancelot by facing the enemies he fought in the times of previous times. So yeah. Anyways, looking forward to the next episode and the ones after that, because I think we're getting closer to the finale of possibly season 2, and I would not be surprised if they ended off right there, because there are many reasons why. So until then, people, I'll see you guys later. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out. Bye bye. Ta-da!